So hello guys, welcome back to Hanging with Charlotte's Web. My name is Charlotte if you're new here. I'm out here in the sun because honestly I love the warm weather we're having right now. This is the second day of November, but honestly it feels like just a cool summer day, and it's nice. So thank you Lord for that. But anyway, so I wanted to give you all a couple of grocery hauls today. I actually have, sorry, that was cousin by marriage. But anyway, I have a couple of grocery hauls for you today. And so I'm going to show you how I'm doing things, like how I put this food away, how I store it, you know, freeze it and all that type of thing. And the reason being is because I have started something new. Now, used to, we planned by like a couple of weeks. We would sit down and we would plan out our meals for like a couple of weeks, and we'd go to the store, buy, bring it home and all this stuff, and before you know it, we're back to the store 2 weeks later and we're buying more stuff, which is great, but hey, we're buying things we don't need. So with that being said, then we tried the weekly thing to where we go, and that was working out okay too. And it works out for a couple of reasons, because one, you're not overbuying. But then again, if you're not careful, you will overbuy because you think, oh, I just got this on my list, let's go ahead and get, you know, before it's, anyway. So what I've been doing lately, this is my second time actually trying this, and so far it's worked out. But I have been actually planning for the whole month. And with that being said, I just sit down and I write out what we're gonna have, you know, every day of the month for that day. I plan it out, and then I just go buy it. And it works out okay. Like, I buy up all my meats. I already know what I'm gonna need for the month. And then like all my canned foods and that type of thing. Now, I don't do this with milk, obviously, and I don't do this with eggs and those type things. I don't feel comfortable buying those items and having them in my fridge for a month. I just don't. So what I do there, I buy up for like a week or, you know, a couple weeks or so, and then we go back later when we, you know, are running low or whatever, and we pick up more. And we stick to the list, or we try. Sometimes we go away from the list a little bit, but not much. But when we already know that, hey, we already have everything we need at home, we just need a gallon of milk, or we need some more eggs, or even a salad mix or what have you, then it's easy to go ahead and just pick up those items and leave the store. Now, you don't want to go on a day that you're hungry, of course. You want to make sure you've eaten, because if not, you're going to be, here's Parker. So if not, you're going to be buying everything in sight, of course. That's how we all are. So, but anyway, like I said, I have been trying this. This is my second time trying this, and for the most part, it is working out. I do apologize for the traffic. Maybe I should have done this intro inside, but I just wanted to be out here today. Honestly, it's the sun has kind of hit me in the face, kind of warm. But anyway, without further ado, is it ado or ladu? Yeah, I don't know. Without that, you know, that thing. Let's get started. So I got this pack of beef stew meat, then I got a big pack of pork chops, a large pack of pork steak, and then a pork roast, and then I got a large pack of thin sliced pork chops, and then another large family pack of pork chops. It's kind of thick cut, and then I got some drumsticks, large lima beans, Great Northern beans, 2 bags of those, the kids' Pop-Tarts, and then canola spray, and then buttery croissants, and then some ketchup, mustard, 4 cans of Vienna sausages, Parker loves those, some pizza sauce, taco sauce, 4 packs of taco seasoning, a thing of mild cheddar cheese, some cheese bites, crackers, Rice Krispie treats, and then I picked up some Grippos, salt and vinegar flavored chips, honey barbecue, and then some Ruffles, 1 box of cornflakes, 2 packages of mixed vegetables, and a package of corn, broccoli and cheese, some bananas, some apples and onions, 3 boxes of these macaroni and cheese bites, and then some self-rising flour, and some cornmeal mix. Oh, I think I forgot the pepper, and some olive oil. Let me go. And then I picked up some chocolate milk, some white milk, macaroni and cheese, and some double cheeseburger hamburger helper, peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and grape jelly, I'm sorry, and then some peanut butter, 2 cans of chili beans, and 4 cans of the Italian green beans, 4 cans of tomato juice, and then a package of pepperonis, and 4 pizza crust mix, and then some Kool-Aid drinks, and then some tortilla wraps. I already said these here. And then we got some fudge graham cookies, some honey buns, and some white Reese Cups, Hershey Kisses, and some oatmeal cream pies, and some fig bars, a roll of hamburger, 2 packages of bologna, and let's see, I got 6 packages of hot dogs. And I also picked up some potatoes, some tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, and jalapeno peppers, and banana peppers. And then we got the pigs some romaine lettuce. I'm sorry, my mind went blank. And we got some green onions. Okay, and then we have some hamburger buns, some bread, and then some hot dog buns. Down here on the floor, I got some laundry detergent, and then the kids some juices, Doug some L8s, and my Sprite. And then right here I have some dishwashing liquid, shampoo and body wash. Oops, that's opened. And then I have some gallon-sized Ziploc bags, and then some sandwich-sized Ziploc bags. Here is an overview of everything. So let's get started putting this away, and then we'll be meal planning shortly. Okay, guys, so we just returned from Walmart, and there I picked up a 12-pack of L8s, more Sprite, a bag of Doritos, 2 more boxes of cornflakes, some iceberg lettuce, a salad mix, some zero sugar icing, 60 large eggs, chocolate cake sugar-free, and a yellow cake sugar-free, some sweetener known as like Splenda, and then I have some mozzarella cheese, some crinkle cut fries, pizza rolls, and taco blend cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, and then some butter, and 2 packs of sugar-free cookies, orange cream, and fudge brownie chocolate chips, and Louisiana tea, and then some double strawberry, no sugar added ice cream, some saltine crackers, and then some sausage, 2 packs of sugar-free Lifesavers, and then a big pack of cheese, and some fish, some beef broth, and Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches, a large roll of ground beef, and 2 more packs of hot dogs, and 2 packs of chicken breast, another couple loaves of bread, some hamburger buns, some L8s, and then at Save-A-Lot I got some hash browns and a roll of bologna and a thing of ham. So let's get all this put away. Okay guys, so now I'm going to get my Ziploc bags ready, and I'm going to start out with this pork steak. These are kind of large, so I'm going to put just 2 to a package, and then just use them like that. I mean, like, it'll probably just be me and Doug to eat these, honestly. The kids probably will not eat them. So like I said, I'm just going to start putting this stuff into Ziploc bags, and I'll have to, like, some of them I've already labeled, and I will label the ones I haven't later. But anyway, so right now I'm going to play some music, and I'll pop back in if I need to say something else. Alright, so we have our pork steak, there's 2 bags of those. Pork chops, there's 2 bags of those. And then we've got the boneless pork chops that are thick, and then the thin sliced. Our beef for our beef stew, and then actually I need to get this over here. So this is so this one is 2 extra that would not fit in this bag of the pork chops, and then we've got the boneless chicken breast. We've got 1, 2, 3 there, and then our chicken drumsticks. We got 2 bags of those, and then I went on and sliced these in 2. These are going to be chicken sandwiches one night. So let's put all this stuff away and we'll get started. I wanted to add, you might be wondering why I put all these in one bag. I took them all out of the same package. My grandmother taught me this trick. I was actually taking, like before, I was actually taking 1 or 2 pieces and putting them in like a little sandwich bag. And she's like, Charlotte, you don't got to do that. All you got to do is put them in a gallon Ziploc bag and then let them freeze. If you freeze them flat like this, they'll freeze separately, and then you can just kind of break them apart and take out what you need. So that's what I plan to do.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my bell peppers up, and I'm going to cut them up into pretty good sized chunks and add them to a Ziploc bag as well. And then I'll freeze them, and I'll just take them out when I need them. I'll just take out a few when I need them, and I'll put them in things like chili and vegetable soup or anything I could use a pepper for. And then I will also be doing the same thing with the onions. I won't do too many of the onions because I have noticed that, like back in the summer, I had an issue. I had some sickness going on, and I don't really know what happened, but I just know I had some issues going on, and I got to noticing anytime I would eat onions, it's like my throat would get irritated and sore, and or if I eat something that has onion powder in it. And so I just kind of got about half afraid to eat anything with onions or eat onions in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a few because, like I said, they're pretty strong, and I'm not trying to irritate my throat or anything. I don't think that would happen just with cutting them up, but I'm not real sure. And it may not even be an issue with onions. I may not even have a problem. It could be just coincidence that, you know, I had some issues going on and maybe it would kind of irritate my throat at that time. I don't know. But, however, I will do a few, and I will get Doug or someone to finish up the rest. And then also, you know, this is something that you need to, like, if you need to, this is something that you could do for, like, as a money-saving tip. You know, you could go ahead and pre-buy and, you know, freeze these things. Anything that you could freeze, I would suggest doing that. That way you have it on hand and it's ready to go when you need it.
Okay guys, so now that we have our meats put away in our Ziploc bags and labeled and put into the freezer, I'm going to actually insert a meal planning list right here for the month. And so I'm going to tell you just a little bit about what I'm doing with this. We have actually sat down with the help of my family. We have sat down and kind of assigned meals to certain days. So like Monday is just going to be a random meal day. And like Tuesday is going to be like a Taco Tuesday. And so this may not be, it's not going to be ground beef every time. It's going to be something like chicken or just some type of like some type of taco recipe for that night. And so like beans for Wednesday, like beans and taters and cornbread and such. And so like again, it's going to be a random bean that I will cook that day. So we're going to kind of mix it up. It won't be the same thing every time. And then Thursdays is leftovers, and then Fridays is going to be like some type of sandwich, whether it be a hot ham and cheese sandwich, you know, a hamburger, I don't know, just anything, fried bologna, whatever. It's going to be some type of sandwich day. And then Saturday, will be like some type of soup day. And the reason being is I have found myself actually on Sundays trying to cook a large meal and trying to go to church, and you know, I feel like it's cutting into my church times, and I didn't like that. So what I have chose to do is this. I have chose to make Saturday my soup day. So like it could be like chili, beef stew, vegetable soup, maybe potato soup, just some type of random soup. And then we will eat the leftovers on Sunday. So there's 2 meals there. If you actually look at it, there's 2 days there with meals that we are not actually, we're just eating leftovers, which kind of cuts down on our grocery bill in the long run. And then it kind of, because especially if you're cooking something like beans, for example, that's something that you can't really just cook a little bit of. You actually have to cook like a large kettle. Well, I do. I mean, that's just how I cook them. But anyway, so it's like you cook really more than you need. So it's easier to have that for the next day. And so if you plan it right, you're not going to have to be out a bunch of, you know, different items there. So that's what I'm doing, and it seems to be working for now. And there's things that you can do that you can kind of like mix up the idea so you're not eating the same thing every week, every day. And that works out. So like I said, if you want to give it a try, that's fine. Kind of do this with your family. Maybe this will work out. Maybe it will save you some money. Maybe, and I mean, yours don't have to look like mine, of course. I mean, it's whatever you eat, whatever your family likes. But it's a way that you can, if you are doing leftovers a couple of days a week, you know, that adds up in a month's time to where those are days you really don't have to plan a meal for those days. You know you're going to have leftovers, because if it's something that you big that you could have like soups and beans and such, those are items, like I said before, those are items that you have a lot more of. It's not usually just fix it up for the night. It's, you know, you fix it up for the next day as well. So give this a try if you'd like, and like I said, just see how it works out for your family. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this video up here, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.